Lila avatar of Ram. Actually, the main principal incarnations of God are four. One is Gauranga and Krishna are two. These are the two original forms of the Lord. Then they have Krishna has 64 qualities, divine qualities. So same with Gauranga. And then Ram is the next, after Krishna, Ram is the next powerful incarnation. Ram has 60 qualities, and he's greenish in color, he's very beautiful. After, in Vaikuntha also there are different levels. So first is Goloka of Krishna and Gauranga. After that is Ayodhya of Lord Ram. And after that is Nirshingadev. Planet is also there in Vaikuntha. In Vaikuntha, Lord Nirshinga is not present as a lion. He is present in his Vishnu form. As 400 Vishnu. Because in Vaikuntha there is no Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. There are no Rakshasas in Vaikuntha. Everybody is a devotee of God there in Vaikuntha. Nobody fighting God there. There is no Kunta there. That is why when God wants to fight, he has to come here only. To fight. Because in Vaikuntha there is no possibility of any fight.
In the Mahabharata, many Lord Muslim doctors killing the enemy by using some kind of fighting or wrong things. But yet we say that reading the Bhagvatam or hearing these stories are auspicious and good for us.
It's a good question. The Mahabharata, it is a little tricky. If you want to understand Mahabharata, you need a guru. Because Mahabharata has so many pastimes like violence, kidnapping, romance, and all these kind of things. And Krishna is not mentioned, so Krishna is only mentioned about Krishna's direct, Lord Krishna's pastimes are mentioned only in some parts of Mahabharata. Whereas Shrimad Bhagvatam is not like that. Shrimad Bhagvatam is pure completely. It talks only about Lord Krishna throughout and his different incarnations. Actually Mahabharata is 1 lakh shlokas were written so that people will not find the 700 shlokas of the Gita boring. Normally Gita has 700 verses. So 700 verses like a sandwich condensed in 1 lakh verses. 1 lakh verses, it was condensed, the 700 verses of Gita. So when people hear stories and all those things, they don't mind hearing the philosophy also. The philosophy should be presented with the stories. If I tell you only philosophy, you will all go to sleep, maybe. But when there are stories, everybody is interested. So that is why Mahabharata was written, because in Kali Yuga nobody has that philosophical bent of mind fully. So, but Mahabharata, so many things in Mahabharata are little controversial. Like, apparently, if you don't understand, like, after Duryodhana died, the Bhima got the meat. That's the blood of Duryodhana. Now, some translators have translated Mahabharata that Bhima actually drank the blood of Duryodhana. But actually, if you see the original Sanskrit translation of Mahabharata, it is said he just touched it to his lips like this. He was not a non-vegetarian. Bhima, he was a great devotee of the Lord. So like that, plus you say that sometimes Krishna tells to cheat and kill.
Like Ashwatthama was the son of...
Yeah. So... actually, one should understand that Krishna, being the Supreme Personality of Godhead, his order is actually the highest morality. In the Padma Puran, it is said that Mad Arthe Kritam Papam Api Punyaya Kalpate. If somebody does some sin for me, to attain me, then that sin is actually punya. I take away all that sin. And if somebody does not have faith in me, reject me, and even does punya, then that punya is also papa. Without being a devotee of Krishna, it is said, Kali Mala Mathanam Papam. If you are not a devotee of Krishna, then all the sins of all the souls, they come on our head. So, like in Ashwatthama's case, Krishna told Yudhishthir. Krishna never told Yudhishthir to tell lies. Just Yudhishthir. Yeah, just a trick. So, why did he say like that? Because to kill Dronacharya. Because even those soldiers who were killed on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, like Dronacharya and other soldiers, because they were killed in the presence of Krishna, they all got mukti. So even those soldiers who were arranged to be killed by Krishna, in fact some people say Krishna is very cruel because he arranged all this battle of Kurukshetra. Arjuna did not want to fight, he wanted to become a hermit in the Himalayas. At the beginning of Gita, Arjuna said, I don't want to live on the blood of my relatives. I don't want to enjoy after killing all these millions of them. But Krishna told him to fight, Lord Krishna. So does it mean that Krishna promoted violence? No, that is not true. Because Lord Krishna, it's always on the side of religion. In fact, it is said that if irreligious forces become powerful, and they have to be destroyed. And when they are killed in the battlefield, they actually attain Swarga. Normally, when an irreligious soldier like is killed on a battlefield, they attain a very good destination as per the Vedic battle. Nowadays, or guerrilla warfare and all those things, I doubt whether they attain Swarga. All hidden battles, killing, bombing the innocent people, I don't think they will have to go to the lower planetary system. But in the Vedic times, the battles were also religious. Like in the daytime you used to fight and in the evening you used to become friends. Like that. So these were all done as per the system. So in those battles if you die you achieve the higher heavenly planets. But these soldiers who died in Kurukshetra, they are even more fortunate because they died in the presence of Krishna. They all got Sarupya Mukti in Vaikuntha. In Vaikuntha there are four kinds of Muktis. And one mukti is little outside of Vaikuntha, in the Brahma Jyoti. Sayujya, Sarupya, Sashti, Samipya and Salokya. There are 5 kinds of muktis. Sayujya mukti is when the Atma goes and merges in the Brahma Jyoti, the light. The Atma goes and merges into that. Then the another mukti is Salokya, where the Atma gets a spiritual Vaikuntha form and enters the same planet as Vishnu in Vaikuntha. And the third kind of mukti is Sarupya. Means one gets the same 400 form of Vishnu, Sarupya. Fourth kind of mukti is Samipya. Samipya means one gets some seva directly very close to the Lord, close proximity to the Lord in Vaikuntha. And the fifth kind of mukti is Sashti. Sashti means one gets the same opulences like Lord Vishnu in Vaikuntha. 4 hands, Shankha, Chakra, Gala, Padma, yellow Pitambar. One gets all the same opulences as Vishnu. So normally devotees don't want this Sayujya Mukti. They don't want to get stuck up in the light only. Brahma Jyoti, they want to go higher to the Vaikuntha planet. So they prefer the other four kinds of Mukti. But even other 4 kinds of Mukti they don't want if they don't have service to the Lord. And they want to really enter into the planets. So Goloka Vrindavan in the spiritual planets of ultimate planet of Vaikuntha, Goloka, one can go beyond this actually. Muktis, which is direct service to the Lord. Goloka is the highest planet in Vaikuntha. It has 1000 petals. In Vaikuntha, the highest planet is Goloka. It is continuously expanding, contracting like that. When Krishna wants to meet Radha, then it contracts so that he has to walk less, immediately he will meet. Then when they are separated from each other, then the whole Goloka expands. Like that. It is a very divine, very unlimited Goloka planet abode in Vaikuntha. It is the topmost. Below that, other Vishnu planets are there. Ayodhya is there. Dwarka is there. What is the size of the soul when we enter the Vaikuntha planet? So, Now it is Samir's turn, I think, to start his wonderful questions. In Vaikuntha, our size is determined as per our spiritual body. Like if you are a cow in Vaikuntha, then your size will be of the cow. If you are a coward boyfriend of Krishna, then you will be the size of a human being. Depends on our connection, our eternal relation with Krishna, what it is. It is not changeable and movable in the material world. And the soul is actually 1/10,000 the tip of the hair. The soul is very small. It is residing in our heart. But our spiritual form is actually compressed in the soul. It is lying in a seed form, dormant form in the soul right now. When we are chanting, our spiritual form is getting awakened, by which that form we will go into Vaikuntha. So that form gradually gets awakened, and then the whole form actually becomes the soul. There is no difference in Vaikuntha between the soul and the body. Here we give up our body and the soul goes to another body. So our soul and body are different. But in Vaikuntha, the whole body is a soul. It's all spiritual. Even food is spiritual. What we eat, we don't have to go to the toilet. In Vaikuntha, there is no toilet. Because everything is spiritual. Satchidananda. Krishna eats so many times in the day, but that's divine. So everything is divine. The body is made up of spirit, Sat, Chit and Ananda. The body is made up of three things. Our spiritual Atma and the spiritual body. It is made up of knowledge, and it is made up of eternity, and it is made up of Ananda, happiness. So one can imagine how much bliss it will be to get that body of Sat, Chit and Ananda. Now we have a body of Asat, Achit and Nirananda. Our body is Asat. Asat means temporary. Anytime it may die, finish, burned away, cremated, eaten by worms. And it is Achit, means our body is filled with Agyan. So many worms and insects and so many bacteria in our body. Achit, ignorance. If you remove the skin from our face, from our body, nobody will like to look at our body. The beauty in this world is only skin deep. But Vaikuntha beauty is not like that, because the body, there is no skin and there is no blood and mucus and bones, and all these things are not there in Vaikuntha. In this material world we got all these things, the body, material body. Spiritual body, there is no blood, mucus, bones. It is only made up of Sat, Chit and Ananda. So, who wants this body of Sat, Chit and Ananda? He is always first. You should sit properly. So, even children, they like this Satchidananda body. So we should prepare ourselves for that body. If we associate with Satchidananda, then we will get a Satchidananda body in our next life. So the holy name of God is Satchidananda. So by chanting the name, we are associating with the Satchidananda spiritual platform. Golokera Prema Dhana Harinama Sankirtana. And then we develop our Satchidananda body develops slowly. And the more our body develops, more we start seeing God. We start feeling Him. We start hearing Him. We start thinking about Him. God realization is not a 0 and 1 thing, black and white. Tomorrow you are in ignorance, today you are fully God realized. It doesn't happen like that. It's gradual. Gradually, as our spiritual body is developed, one should have patience. Without patience, one cannot understand God. Once one woman, she was married, bride. On the first night only, when they were sitting on the bed, she said to the husband, "Please give me a child right now." Can the husband give a child on the first day of marriage? When marriage is done, the wife should understand, I will get a child. I am on the right track. Patience. Even in married life you require patience. Even in work, every place you require patience. But people have no patience regarding bhakti. They say, Swamiji, show me God right now or I am going. No patience. Why should I chant? I chant and after 2-3 years I realize I don't see God, it will be all waste. But my dear sir, to see God also you require some qualification, some training, some practice. Can you see the arteries in the body without doing the medical training? Can you do an operation? Can anybody do an operation? Can any of us go and do an operation? No. We get training for so many years. Then we do. So how to see God? How can we just say, come on, show me right now? In training, we need to develop spiritual eyes. Slowly. And it is not that we will see God at one shot. As we progress, we will keep on seeing Him, experiencing Him. Slowly, gradually, we will start feeling happier, blissful. Any other questions?
Normally said that the spiritual world is far more complex and more dimension than this material world. And whenever we talk about this material creation and everything, we always say that there has to be some creator, there has to be some supreme power, some intelligence which is there to create this material world. So the spiritual world is far more complex and more inside everything, at a larger scale. But it is said that it is not created. So how is it that such great complexity in all these things is created?
It is not created in the sense that it is from time immemorial. There is no time. There is no time, first of all, in the spiritual world. Past, present and future is not there. Everything is present continuously. In the spiritual world, nobody becomes old or nobody takes birth. Everyone is living blissfully, that's all. So how can you, the creator word comes when there is a time factor. But in Vaikuntha there is not a time factor. It always existed. And it will exist and it will always remain in the future. It has been created, obviously it has been created by the Lord Himself. Lord Nityananda Balaram is the Sandhini Shakti. He has created all the Vaikuntha planets. But created word is little dangerous to use because there is no time. Created means automatically put a time. Created, then the question comes when it was created. So that when there is no answer. But when it is eternal. Goloka is eternal. Even this material creation is eternal because it is getting created, it is getting maintained, destroyed. Bhutva praliyate. So that cycle is also going on from eternity. In fact, if you sit down and see that how many lives we have taken till now in this universe. After falling down from the Brahma Jyoti, the Atma fell down. The Atma, originally the soul belongs to the marginal line between the spiritual and the material worlds. Every soul has come from there. We were produced, means we were there in the Brahma Jyoti, the light. So we had two options, either to go to Vaikuntha or to come down here. And we choose the latter option, the second option. We said, let me try to enjoy, let me try and enjoy and become God. Why should I go to Vaikuntha? I have only to serve and love God. I don't want that. I want to become God. Then God said, okay, I will create this material world for you. Please try. Try to become God. And then when you become frustrated, then you try to come to Vaikuntha.
No, you said you were enjoying, you were already enjoying that time.
Enjoying that?
You were already enjoying Brahma Jyoti. Then why did you choose to come out this?
Because in Brahma Jyoti, it is a very static kind of existence. In Brahma Jyoti, the Atma, the soul is very dynamic. The soul needs relations, the soul needs companionship, the soul needs reciprocation, which is not there in the Brahma Jyoti. The Brahma Jyoti, the soul just exists in the Brahmananda. There is some bliss. Because there is no birth, old age, disease and death in the Brahma Jyoti. It is Brahmananda. But still the Atma does not have the relations, the reciprocations. The Atma also feels. So even the yogis and the Brahma Dhyanis who get merged in the Brahma Jyoti, they have to again fall down. Either they have to come down here again, or they can go to Vaikuntha from the Brahma Jyoti. Some planet is required for the soul, so that it is either material planet or spiritual planet. So the Atma has to come down or has to go up. So we have to choose one of them. Like a rocket, if you send a rocket in the air, will the rocket remain in the air for life? Yes, the soul is also controlled by God. But what I am saying is when the rocket's fuel is finished, the rocket either will have to fall to the Earth planet or take shelter of Vaikuntha planet or go some place. Similarly, the Atma, when it goes to, when it is in the Brahma Jyoti, the Atma needs particular. There are souls who have existed, manifested in the Brahma Jyoti, and they have directly gone to Vaikuntha. They have never come here. They have made the right choice, but unfortunately we are the criminal ones. We have made the wrong choice.
Because followers of Hinduism, we believe in rebirth and our karmas will have its consequences and all that. But it's nature's law is same over all the...
Rebirth is later. Rebirth is when the Atma comes down and then enters the body.
But we Hindus are a handful of people. What about the other religions who believe in different laws of nature?
The absolute truth is not a question of majority and minority. Even if the Hindus may be a handful in nature, or even Hindus don't have a proper conception.
No, I have one. Are we really Hindus?
Yeah.
Is the Hindu word mentioned in scriptures?
The Hindu word is not there in the Vedas. It is known as Sanatan Dharma, the Atma. Because Hindu word came from the river Sindhu in Afghanistan, the Indus river. So those who are staying beyond that river, in the inner side of this river, they called it Sindhu. They could not pronounce Sindhu properly. The Afghanistan people and beyond that. So it's Hindu. So Hindu word has actually come not from the Vedas. But even those, those who know this Vedic culture, even those, they are confused. There are many people who, that's not been misguided, even in this law of karma. So doesn't mean that even only a handful of people know about the actual laws of karma. It means that the laws of karma may be wrong. No. The actual truth is not a question of majority or minority. It is the truth. Even if no person knows the laws of karma, still it will be existing as it is. So it is our duty to find out what is the actual laws of karma.
You said people who are following other religions, they are not in the right track.
No, as per the time, place and circumstances, their prophets have given them knowledge in other religions. But Vedic religion is actually the topmost. The Vedic knowledge goes so much deep, this much depth. No other, because the Vedas, if you see the books, they are the most ancient. We are talking about times which are 150 trillion years ago. So no other books and religions they talk about such.
Why do we talk about 5,000 years?
Yesterday, they born essentially in the low state. So the same religion have been formed at that stage. They're talking about the
They have been formed at different times, and the Lord sent different prophets because people were, different time, place, and circumstance. People come and they preach the religion so that people will remain peaceful. But the Vedic knowledge is directly in connection with the soul. It is not an ism, Hinduism or ism. This Vedic knowledge is not an ism. It is directly connected to the soul. Like, if somebody is Hindu, he may be converted into Buddhism. If you pay him some money, or if you, not, but if if he likes, he may get converted to Buddhism. But Sanatana Dharma, the Atma, and the real Dharma of the Atma cannot be changed like that. That is Bhakti, that is the real what we are talking about in Bhagvatam. Bhagvatam doesn't talk about isms.
Yeah, this is about religion.
Yeah. It is the science of the soul, the Dharma of the soul. The Dharma of the soul cannot be separated from the soul. Like saltiness cannot be separated from salt. If I get you a powder and I say this is salt, but it is sweet, will you accept it is salt?
No. Then spirituality is different from religion, right?
Religion and religiosity is another word known as religiosity. That is all the isms. But real religion is dharma, Sanatana Dharma, integral part of the soul. Characteristic of the soul. That is to love God, connect with. And Krishna is not a Hindu god. Krishna is the god of the soul. And soul is not Hindu, Muslim, Christian. That is why we see when Prabhupada went to America, all the Western people also started dancing by chanting Hare Krishna. They felt attraction to Krishna automatically. If Krishna was a Hindu god, why did they feel attraction? They never have come across Hinduism. So Krishna is not Hindu god. He is the master of the soul.
The sun is not a new sun.
Like the sun, you cannot keep it limited in India or America or Hindu, Muslim, Christian, like that. The sun is the sun, giving light to everyone. Similarly, the Lord is everybody's master. Whether you accept it or not, whether you know it or not, Krishna is God. And those who accept it, they are in benefit, advantage. Those who don't accept it, they have to take many lives.
But unlike Muslims and Christians, we follow one Prabhupada. But unlike we have people confused who to follow. Why is that so?
That is because of the Hinduism. It has become pantheistic. Khichdi. There are 33 crores of demigods. So everyone wants to worship their own demigod. Nobody wants to worship the source of all the demigods. If there is only one God is accepted as the source, then there will be no problem.
Why is it not like
Because in Kali Yuga, the symptom of Kali Yuga is that adharma will be spread in the name of dharma. People will act as if they are really qualified gurus and qualified teachers, and they are preaching the authentic message, but what they will be teaching will be totally bogus. Speculation. Yes, that is one more reason, because of the pantheism in Hinduism. Because of it being so much quality, people don't know who is actually God. At least Christians believe in Christ and Muslims believe in Allah. So it is basically the defect of this Hinduism that they don't accept Krishna as the one and all, the source, which he is actually. If Hinduism, if all the followers of they get together and accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then this Vedic knowledge can spread all over the world.
But then after the meditations, our meditations, so within time more almost lakhs of years. Why is this so still people get confused?
Why is people get confused? Because they want to be confused. Kali Yuga, it is said, Manda, Sumanda, Matayo, Manda, Bhakti. People want to be confused, so that is why that kind of, when there is demand, there will be supply also. So that kind of bogus teachers, they come up and they confuse the people, they cheat the people. Because people want to be cheated, people don't want the real knowledge. People want, okay, just Guruji tell me how will I get a big business and how will I do this and that. And people just want some material thing and that's all. So then there is a demand, supply is there. If somebody is sincere, then he will get the right. Yoga Maya takes us closer to Yoga Maya is there Vaikuntha. It unites the soul with Krishna, whereas Mahamaya separates the soul, makes the soul forget Krishna in a material world. That is the purpose of Mahamaya. Yes, she is manifested in the form of Purnamasi in Radha Krishna's Leela. She is a gopi, and she also performed the task of Yoga Maya. You had some question? I think we are running late. So I thank all of you for really making it a success this time. We had so much nice Katha. Almost now 8-9 days continuously. It is very rare to find this kind of interest in the message of the Lord. Because nowadays people are interested in everything else except this. So very nice. I hope you will put it into practice. What you have heard. I request you that those who are not chanting, this is the practical.